Last time we are discussing about execute script in a sandbox. So we will proceed next on for each. For each actually it's a use iteration for array. Like I will prepare a array. Like here we will read from array from CSV. As we know it's array and from CSV name. So in this case it's array and for each here is a first parameter without curly braces and dollar sign, name of array, and here iteration variable like j. So for end of for each loop we will put here end command, and now it's ready. So here we will print, and here we will print a j. Okay, and here I will put for show its result. So put here a blue color. So in a log section we will create, and you can see that it's a total line. We can see that it's a total line. If we want to one element of this line, I mean one cell of CSV, so you will need to here put index of column like 0, 0, 1, and so on. I will put here for the third column, so I will put its index which is 2. So we will get here. You can see that it's a only email. It's mean you can see that it's only email, so it's a index, it's a third column. Okay, and the next command is go to if actually a label, because firstly we will prepare here a label. Like here I will record a macro, so we will stop it, and here we will use asset. Actually, we have recorded a macro, and here we can see that firstly it's open Google website and click on its text box and type it, and after of it click on first website. But in case of it's already searched and we just want to click, so I will prepare here a macro, but in this case we will use a go to if. Like here it's verify, and here go to if uh, if this command is successfully run. So if successfully run, so we will make a label and it will go there. Like here I will make a label is alright. So go to it, we will see that it will not search, and just go on click. It's right. Now we will not need to search. Like if we go back and search here, click for and play it, it will not search again, just it will check if it's present this value in a text box, so it will go there. And the next command is go to label. It's the same as a go to if, but it's without condition. Like here will not any condition, it's a first parameter, it's require only first parameter. Like here we will set right, and no any condition, just like if, like no any condition for satisfaction, so it will go here. You can see that no any condition is required for go to label, it's go only just a label. And next command if it's already explained on my videos. Actually it's used for make a condition and interact with the element with this condition. Local export, it's a very minor but useful command. Like once you have uh, when you have captured a screenshot, but when you can see that when you will run this command, you will get only a screenshot in this section. But if you want to export in your local storage, so we will use here a local export with the same name of png. So we'll play it. You can see that it's properly run and downloaded. Okay, here it's downloaded. And next is mouseOver. Actually, mouseOver is work in mouseOver. We can see that when we will go here, and you can see that it's a create a pop-up. So when it's created like a dialog pop-up, and if here will be a button, so we will need to firstly go on here and then go on dialog. So firstly we will use it. Actually, it's in a frame. We will discuss later what's a frame and how to manage it. So for just here we will use a command and select mouse over and select it, and you can see that it's pop up. And when we will go here and again, you can see that it's again pop up. So it's a use just a mouse over event, like when you will go here and any pop up any function is executed. So for this we will use for for this function in a UI vision mouse over command for go on any element.